This is the right thing to do, and it should be a part of their business strategies.
These companies are employing women,
kids from the inner city.
It's a way that we approach the market.
Something that we view as a critical core competency.
So if it's important when times are good, it's important when times are bad.
This spells opportunity.
This isn't just setting money aside and then giving token amounts of money out.
Those who have benefited for many years have to tell their story.
That is part of their own value structure.
That is a theme that prevails around the world.
An immediate, profound respect.
This is an advantage. I mean,
it definitely is not a handout. It's not an entitlement.
We have a philosophy of doing business with people that do business with us.
The establishment of P&G's minority initiatives, specifically relating to minority-owned businesses, began in the era of compliance during the 1970s and 80s.
P&G is successful because of that excellence that they push to their suppliers.
They've been able to create careers for employees who then become brand loyal.
P&G is a great company from a diversity standpoint, and much further ahead than many firms that are out there.
Proctor supporting this roof over your head, is supporting your going to college. It's a great story to tell, and I think that Proctor should shout it from the highest rooftops. Here's what we've done, and here's why we've done it.
We have business presence in many of the countries where supplier diversity or economic inclusion is being talked and being worked.
The mission is to identify women and minority-owned businesses that we believe can help us bring our innovations to life.
Supplier diversity efforts allow corporations to source and develop and partner with minority businesses.
We're broadening the base of suppliers, and by definition, we're broadening then our access to new and different thinking and different approaches to the problems that we're mutually facing.
It's a bottom line objective to bring in the very talented people that a diverse supplier network brings to bear. Because when you get that kind of partnership and synergy, we see an enhancement spiral. The ideas just get better and better.
The U.S. And others, corporations within the U.S. understood there needed to be a balance. There needed to be some equality in this overall area. And that's my understanding of why it's got started back in the early 70s. It's moved from historically underutilized business to the terminology of now supply diversity.
By the mid-1980s, P&G evolved government compliance to corporate responsibility for enrichment and growth of the consumer and customer base through development of minority-owned businesses in the communities the company serves.
I think it's really critical for any company to be able to see through the eyes and lens of your consumers, especially the future of our consumers. And the future of our consumers are diverse.
My belief is that there is a direct link between supply diversity, our consumers, and their loyalty to our brands.
And our African American and Hispanic consumers tell us that they prefer to buy products from companies that help their communities thrive.
There's nothing that speaks louder to a customer from a corporation that says, this is how we spend our money. You're not only spending your money with us, we're spending our money with you.
We simply can't serve an ever-increasing, more diverse set of consumers if we don't have a company culture, company employee base, and supply base that reflects that diversity.
Many suppliers, especially our smaller suppliers, but even our bigger suppliers, also talk about the learnings they get as we bring our best practices and our standards and some of our tools and technologies to them as we help them improve their own operations to meet our needs.
P&G also increased its purchases of goods and services from minority and women-owned businesses, with expenditures rising from $40,000 in early 1970 to $135 million in 1991.
I think the real strengths of P&G's Supplier Diversity Program is that it's committed, the commitment from management throughout the purchasing system, throughout line managers.
We've gotten a broader range of ideas, be that for innovations or cost, because we're looking at a broader range of suppliers.
It's important that Procter & Gamble continues to go out there as one of the premier forefront supporters of diversified programs, because I think it's important for everyday people to realize this is a company that supports minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses.
I think that people need to know what's behind these brands that they buy every day in the supermarket and at Walmart, etc. So I am all for publicizing and creating awareness about what their efforts are and what their goal is.
You've got a bunch of people who have a need. You have the ability to supply that need. I think it should be Procter & Gamble, and I think that should be out there. People should know about that.
Lead with innovation.
Lead our consumers. Supplier diversity.
P&G.
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 P&G.